When it comes to tires, you get what you pay for, right? That's often the case. However, don't let the high price of the Continental ContiProContact fool you into thinking it's a great all-round tire. While it has acceptable performance in a couple of areas, it still leaves a lot to be desired. Let's take a closer look at how it performs in a number of situations and find out if it's the right choice for you. For this review, we'll be using my 2014 Honda Civic Si with about 28,000 miles. It has a set of 225/40 R18 92V ContiProContacts that retail for about $170 each. They were a UTQG rating of 500 AAA. We'll be evaluating their performance in 3 areas that appeal to most consumers: city driving, highway driving, and rain and snow. In town, the ContiProContact doesn't exhibit a huge amount of road noise, and the steering feel is pretty good. They seem to give you a pretty good feel for the road, which is nice. Unfortunately, these tires also let every bump and imperfection in the road be known to you as you're driving along. As you drive over bumps and potholes, and especially railroad tracks with these tires, it kind of upsets the whole car and it loses its footing, so to speak. It just doesn't feel very confident. If you're looking for significantly better in-town performance at a much lower price, I'd recommend you check out the Como Extra PA31. For in-town driving, I'd rate the ContiProContact with a 6.5 out of 10 score. On the highway, the most notable aspect of driving on the ContiProContact is road noise, and lots of it. Also, the ContiProContact transmits a good deal of vibration through the seats and through the steering wheel. Not as bad as some tires, but it's still pretty dismal, to be honest. The only thing this tire has going for it on the highway is it has a very planted feel, which is kind of surprising considering at lower speeds it really doesn't have that. If you're looking for a quieter and smoother ride, I would highly recommend the Michelin Pilot HX MXM4. I would score the ContiProContact with a 5.5 out of 10 for its highway performance. The ContiProContact looks really disappointing when you encounter rain or snow. On wet roads, they spin at almost every stoplight, even under normal acceleration. And when pushed hard in accident avoidance kind of maneuvers, they really lose grip pretty easily, and even the over-intrusive traction control in this car just can't quite keep them from spinning and squealing. Also, these tires are dangerous in the snow. Even when there's just a couple of inches on the ground, they just cannot seem to grip at all, and the tread pattern on these tires just doesn't allow the snow to stick to them. Also, the rubber compound with these tires becomes very hard in the colder conditions, allowing you just not much grip at all. It really compromises the winter performance of these all-season tires. Also, taking corners in the snow at about any speed really is not a very satisfying experience. There's a terrifying amount of understeer, and like I said, just not a whole lot of grip to get you through the corner. In all honesty, I would rate these tires out of 10 points in the wet and snow conditions with a score of 4. If you're looking for something that performs a lot better in the snow and even in the rain, I would highly recommend Continental's own Extreme Contact DWS. They actually retail for less money than these tires do. Combining these scores gives the ProContact a score of 16 out of a possible 30 points. Granted, it's an all-season tire, so it's not going to excel in any one area, but that's still a pretty dismal score on a rudimentary 3-category rating system. If you're looking to purchase this tire for your vehicle, I highly recommend you do a little bit more research, as there's a lot better performing tires out there for less money.